guys? It's Caemon Journeying. Me and Cole are out here today looking at Cahaba Wildlife Management Area, trying to familiarize ourselves with the roads and kind of what the woods looks like around here. We're going to plan on spending some time out here hunting this next season, try to hunt as many Alabama public lands as we can. So today we're just out here kind of riding the roads, getting a feel for the place, and hopefully in the next few months or something like that, before season comes in, they'll open up some of the gates and we can show you guys kind of what it looks like, more so than just from a riding in the truck or a road perspective. But as of right now, the gates are closed, so we're going to do our best to try to learn these roads and go from there. We're sitting here talking about the map. My name's Connor Fincher. Access to where I can kind of get away from other public landowners.
Got a buck this morning, killed him.
This square right here, the road goes through it, so I guess they have to give some kind of leave of access to the people hunting, and then they own this big block right here, which was probably that gate that we seen. Series 1 of Twin Creeks Timber LLC.
So that's not management.
I don't know. We'd have to ride out there to kind of see, because what we could see was still on these people's property. But the gate was open, wasn't it?
Gate was, but it said private property, no trespassing.
I don't know. I guess that's all private. A big block of private. That ain't on their map. Yeah, see, we're right here right now. All this is management area, which is this right here. See how it lays out? Zigzag.
Need. I guess since this dead ends right here, we need to come back and take a left and try to hit this 260 Jesse Creek Road. Maybe we can get back to more of these spots. Maybe something that was worth going out and looking at.
We gotta stick to the roads that are solid wide, I guess.
Yeah.
I think all this up here is public, though. Yeah. All that right there. Some quarters.
Huh? Anyways, Connor's at the beach. Pat, also known as Sailor. He's in Jacksonville. And I don't know what the rest of the crew is doing today, so it's just me and Caemon.
I don't know if you guys know or have tried this, but learning a new management area is pretty difficult, but that makes it even more rewarding if you can learn a new management area and have success on it, which is what we're trying to do. So.
Yeah, and public land's by far the most fun for me. The challenge of it is second to none. So if you can kill 3.5, 4.5-year-old on public land, you're doing something right. So I mean, it's what time is it?
6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock now, so we got about an hour and a half left to ride around. And then tomorrow we might come back here and put some boots on the ground, set out some cameras, but today is the first time on this public land. So today we're just gonna ride around and get familiar with the roads. So.
Another thing is a lot of us are like-minded when it comes to trying to hunt and attack public land in the same mindset. We kind of look at the map and access to spots, and I know me personally, I try to base where I start out as spots that aren't real close to public access, to where I can kind of get away from other public land hunters and don't have to worry as much about pressure.
Man, we were sitting here talking about the map, and a truck came off this other road over here, and I quit recording because, I mean, we're on public land, so you never know who's going to pull up. And he ended up going straight, and all of a sudden, it looked like a little doe. It might have been something else, but skirts across the road right there. Well, I guess we're about to hit the truck before it gets dark.
Little doe and a yearling.
I knew that had to be deer. I think it's 2 yearlings.
Yeah, it might be. It's only August 6th, and those yearlings have already been dropped. That's crazy. I guess they didn't want none of my pretzels. You're jumping around everywhere in that creek. Dang, we come out here looking for Cahaba, we wind up at a Black Ops 3 map. Dude. Right before I seen those deer, I was literally about to say, like, that section of woods right there, it looks so pretty to be able to hunt.
This is a pretty spot. Camera probably ain't gonna do it. Well, we have came to a dead end. Glad we weren't coming down this thing at night.
Grand Canyon. I know what they did. That pipe right there, you gotta shimmy your way across it. That's how you get across.
Yeah, you can go first. But, I mean, all this is management area. That looked pretty good. Back up in there a little bit.
If I had to put money on it, they'll probably try to get it fixed before season.
Well, they're running out of time if they ain't started yet.
Alright, Pat. Shout out Pat Carroll. Holy crap, dude. Well, excuse the lighting, but
We made it back home today. About what, nine something.
Roughly.
So we got home about 8:30, and today was an eventful day. We got a lot of intel on that one side of public. We weren't able to make it to the other side, but there's a lot of gates closed though, so we'll have to find another day where we have a lot more time to go put boots on the ground. But came back home, and now we fired up the grill. This lighting is terrible out here.
Overall, it was a pretty good day. Like Cole said, a lot of the gates were closed, so we couldn't see a lot of the property, but what we did get to see was very promising, and we're looking forward to getting back out there soon. So stay tuned. Good thing we got four-wheel drive. When we started coming back out, we were walking where it starts going up on that ridge over there, and I mean just every 20 yards or so was a new beat down trail. Just traveling through here like crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a bunch of rubs coming out of this bottom too. The last time me and Dad were in here, but that was a couple years ago. I ain't been back over here since then. You can see how thick it is though on this private, so yeah. I think.
Guys, it's Cole and Caemon from Pine Haven, and we're at Holland's WMA today in Talladega County. Yesterday we were at Cahaba just to get familiar with the road system. We ain't never been there before, but today we decided to come to Holland's, a place that we've been familiar with for the past 4 or 5 years, and set out at least a camera or two. And so that's what we're here to do today. We're probably just going to set out one camera today because the weather has already been bad, but it's lightened up now, so we're able to come in here for an hour or two and do some scouting. That thing was just born.
This is a little hard. Keep going. Maybe looks like something's been walking through here.
Kind of sinks in right here, so I won't doubt it in height, and then whatever travels this, I'll also get a picture of. Alright guys, so I set up my camera right here on this tree. We're on a fire break, and you got big pines over here to your right, and then this small little thicket right here to the left, and it's all surrounded by cutover. And the cutover's been there for a while, so it's real grown up and thick, so the deer feel comfortable in it. And I've actually set up in that pine tree right there. The past 2 opening weekends of bow season, and I've seen deer both times. And then last year I shot a doe of probably about 35-40 yards. Ended up hitting her, but never was able to find her. No blood left. And anyways, I set up this camera here. I can get anything traveling down this fire break, and also it's a good transitioning area from this thicket to this big pines, big woods right here that they like to stage in. And there's also a lot of oak trees around this area. There's some white oaks right there, so that's the reason I chose to put this camera right here. It's going to give me good intel before season what's all used in this area, and if there's any mature bucks in this area. So glad y'all guys got to come along. These past 2 days, me and Caemon's been putting in a decent amount of work, and hopefully it'll pay off when season comes.
That buck was right there.